charisma modifier, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Because, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We're getting a bit jargony now coming into combat. Sorry.
I can do it 3 times, basically.
Fantastic. So let's move straight on to John. John, you've seen this completely unfold in front of you. It all happened real quick. Negotiation turned into combat. What would you like to do?
How near is my fellow druid?
How near?
Yes.
He's probably about 30 feet away from you. This is a small...
Would I be able to attack the mosh without hurting him, as he's being grappled?
Yeah. Yeah, you easily can, because it's this mass of stuff.
I will attempt that with a scimitar.
Okay, fantastic. John draws his sword and strides up to the back of the moss.
No, he won't.
Well, I don't know. Give it to me because they're
5.
5 total.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, yeah, no. you go for a clump of moss, but it is not a clump of moss that was part of the monster. You've just attacked a bit of moss behind the shambling mound. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Probably take a few steps back at this point.
Okay, that's fair. That's more than fair. So that takes us to Barksby. Barksby, at the top of your turn, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, shit. Constitution 10.
10, which means that you take 13 bludgeoning damage as the moss begins to crush around your neck and cut off your air supply.
Now, we can be perfectly reasonable. Could you just let go of my face so I can talk to you? I just want to talk!
So you're trying to persuade this moss
To let go of me.
to let go of you from within it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll with disadvantage and we'll see.
And I roll with advantage. Normally with my beach.
Okay, straight roll then.
Cancel each other out.
Persuasion, is it?
Yeah.
11.
11. Nah. It's got you. It wants to eat you.
Oh, good.
I won't call that your action because you were just talking. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I break free of this grapple?
You want to break free?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, roll an athletics check.
12.
Just seeing if there is I've just failed that, so I rolled a 6 plus 4, which is 10. So, yeah. So you managed to... Would you like to describe how you get the moss off you?
See the mask where he tries to take it off?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then invisible. Fucking back off.
Okay, fantastic.
Invisible.
Bonus action, hidden
As a
step.
bonus action, Fearbolgs can turn themselves invisible. Is that once per short rest?
Once per short rest, yes.
Yeah. So what you guys see is Barksby disappears. He pulls the moss off of him and then disappears. You'd probably be aware that he can do this.
And I would like to back off like a few feet.
Okay. I can't see you, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. Let's move on to Shelby.
I am going to try and inspire John, who is currently attacking this moss with scimitar, with an inspiring.
Everyone brace themselves.
Be a gardener.
Fantastic.
Okay, and then sling the guitar behind me, run towards the same one that John is attacking, and draw my longsword and slice it in.
Sure. So mechanically, John, that just means that you can, any of the attack rolls or ability checks you make, you can add an extra d6 onto them in the future.
And with my attack, I'm gonna miss
entirely.
Attack the. I'm attacking the same moss that John is attacking.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, you see the same clump of moss that John was hitting, and you're just like, yes, that's it.
Yes. Wait, hang on.
This is going really poorly. That leads us to the direwolves. Let's quickly run through them. That's a 5 and a 5. These dice are in sync, apparently. So the direwolves jump on the other shambling mound that Elassie was attacking, but they just seem to be coming away with clumps of earth. They don't seem to be doing any damage whatsoever. And that brings us to Ham.
Okay, I'm going to turn into a bear.
Of course you are.
So I'm going to rub my fingers together and I'm going to go, be a bear! And I become a bear.
Last time it was formal. So of course your nails grow. You become padded. This brown bear.
And
That's your action, yeah.
Oh, is that it? Okay, then I'm gonna be a bear, and then I'm just gonna sit, think things. I can't do anything else just now. Just like, Rah!
Well, what it is the transformation itself will
Yeah,
take you
yeah,
6 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
It's like an anime transformation. It
Yeah.
takes time.
It takes time. You've got a whole sequence you go through.
There's like a whole background appeared behind you.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, which leads us to 2 shambling mounds and Elassie. Shambling mound number 1 is going to attack you.
Sounds good.
That is a. Oh, it gets 2 slight attacks. Okay, we're going to do that. So that is an 18.
That does strike into my shell pretty hard.
Fantastic.
Oh,
And you're considered grappled
Oh no.
now as well, and you take I'm going to say 7 points of damage. And John, it's going to attack you as well. And that is an 11 against your armor class there at the top. Ian, can you just point out for me?
Thank you. Just missed.
Just missed. Oh, fantastic. So, the moss shoots out and tries to grab you. You dodge out of the way at the last second. Shambling man number 2 against the wolves. The one wolf man is now grappled, and they are fighting away at this thing. And Elassie takes her shots off and misses. So, not good she is. And that brings us to John. You've just been missed by a shambling mound, but your ally Shelby, the turtle bard, has in fact been hit, and is the moss is now growing around him.
I'm going to try and attack it again.
Okay, roll for it. Don't forget your inspiration. So that's a 6, is it?
Yep.
And then you've got your modifier there. Sorry, Ian.
very-
So 6 plus 3, so that'd be 9.
That should hit.
6! Fantastic! So that's 15, which, by the way, is exactly what you needed. So without that inspiration die, it would have missed. But that's how you work together.
Bards being
Fantastic.
bards.
So roll your damage, which should be
Ah. 2.
2 damage. Okay.
When I said be a gardener, I didn't just mean like a mild trim. I mean,
We're doing some pruning. We're getting there.
okay, I'll keep going. Yes.
Prune faster! Prune faster! Barksby. You're invisible and a few steps away, but you can see Shelby is becoming engulfed as well.
I assume the form of a bear.
Bear number 2!
Assume form of bear. We're from the same druidic circle. Leave us alone.
Are you currently also? Can you only have one thing, or are you an invisible bear?
So my invisibility only lasts until my turn.
Oh, okay.
So he reappears and then becomes a bear. He's really going through the motions. That brings us to Shelby. The moss is growing over your arm, and you can feel yourself being pulled in.
Okay. And does it feel like it's going to hurt me as it pulls me in, or something?
Yes, if
Okay.
you leave it, it will hurt you.
I would like to try and specifically cleave off the tendrils that are trying to go for me.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, I get 22 to slice into those.
Fantastic. Roll your damage. Again, 22 beats its armor class of 15.
6 damage.
6 damage?
No, I don't want to go like this. In fact, I don't want to go at all. Just no.
I'm going to say it does slice through the moss that
Nice.
was trying to eat your arm, essentially. Anything else, Shelby?
I look back at the bear form that is being created behind me. Yes, you can do it. I don't have any songs right now, but I'm sure you can do it. And you.
We'll call that inspiration. So you get another d6 to you know how inspiration works. Fantastic. That brings us to direwolves. We'll just roll very quickly for them. I'll skate over that, and then Ham.
Right, okay, so I am going to bound up to the nearest
Well,
thing.
you're kind of equidistant.
Okay.
On your right, the direwolves and Ilassi are tangling with one, and
Okay.
on your left, Shelby, Barksby, and John are tangling.
Okay,
with
I'll go and.
Oh no, Barksby isn't yet.
I'll go and attack the one that's attacking the wolves and the lassie.
Okay, cool, fantastic.
So run to them, and I will just bite them. And I'm going. Wait. Yeah.
You get your
So,
claws as well.
yeah, +5, 8. That's not gonna. There's no nothing.
You find a horrible piece of rock that's been brought up with the bark
So
and
it's
the
a
trees.
9 +5. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
Oh,
that
okay.
I have. So that's 6. So
Fantastic. So,
yeah. So that's 15, 20.
so would you like to describe how the inspiration affects you, your attack, how it helps you?
So basically, I'll take a bite of the moss. And then I'll just have a good old swipe at it.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, roll your damage.
Okay, so it's a 2 +4, and that's a 4, and that's a 6, so 14.
14.
Yes.
Not bad, man. Okay. Anything else?
That I don't do anything else, can I?
No? Okay, just deferring. Which brings us back to John. Excuse me.
Once again, I'm gonna try and prune that bunch of twigs.
Prune it again.
And this time, yep. 15.
15. Fantastic. That's what you need. And then you're rolling your d6 with your scimitar. Oh no, 1 again.
2.
Ah. So 2 damage.
We can do it. Go on, keep going.
With your turtle friend trying to egg you on a little bit. Right. What's that? Sorry. Everything moved very quickly. Oh, that's me now, isn't it? It's all my shambling mounds. So shambling mounds going to attack John. 1 hit, I believe, for 7 damage, and you're considered grappled. So the moss clumps onto your leg and it starts growing up your leg. Over with the other shambling mound, we've definitely got a hit there against your bear form, and a miss against the wolves. So that's 7 damage for your bear form, and you are grappled as well. Oh no, are you a large creature or a medium creature?
I don't know.
You're
Which bear stats are you
Large
using?
creature, you're not grappled.
Yay! At last,
There we
big
are.
paid off.
Fantastic. And Ilassi fires her arrows. Oh, and this time
worry
actually
about
does really good damage. Yeah, cool. So Ilassi shoots off her arrows, and the arrow flies through the air and cuts into the shambling mound, again doing a bit of pruning. Both mounds seem to be actually taking some heat now. We move on to Barksby.
Which stats for the bear are we using again?
Use the black bear or the brown bear.
We're using the brown bear. I know it's not technically
It's large. That's
like
fine.
Twitter and Twitch. I know it's not technically the rules, but we're using the brown bear.
Okay.
That's large. That's-
I'm gonna go up to the one that's grappling John,
Yep,
and I'm going to claw and bite.
fantastic. Roll for it.
So for the claw, for the bite, it is 10,
That's a miss.
and for the claw is 21.
That's definitely a hit. So you come pounding in on the.
Oh, hold on. Can I roll my inspiration on the bite?
Yeah, go on.
16.
60. That turns it into a hit. So you just go leaping onto this piece of mound, this shambling mound that engulfed you. Roll your damage.
So the bite is 7, and the claw is 10.
So 17.
17 total.
Fantastic. Which brings us to Shelby.
I would like to try and give us an advantage in this fight by scaring this shambling mound of moss if I can. So I'm gonna go, no, get away! Burn! And I'll create a silent image of just fire all like between myself and John and this mound to try and push it away, or at least make off-put it.
Okay, I'm not even going to roll for that because its intelligence score is 5.
Right.
So it thinks the fire is real. Roll an intimidation check though. That's
Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
so yeah, that would be 20.
20. The mound suddenly retreats. It lets go of John, and it tries to shy away from you. So does the tree. You can hear the tree audibly goes, and like its bark begins to mold away, trying to shy away from what it thinks is fire. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to use this advantage to. Oh no, because that would be that was the action.
That was your action, yeah.
Okay, so no.
I was asking if you've got any bonuses. Or...
not that I'm going to use right now.
Okay, cool. That takes us to the wolves. Nice. A good bit of damage there. So, somewhat bolstered by the bear that is Ham, pounding into the fray, the two wolves leap in and tear with their teeth and their claws. Fantastic. That takes us to Ham.
I'm just going to continue attacking the same one that I'm attacking.
Roll for it.
And swing for it. So there we go. So that's now 14. 14?
14 will miss.
14 will miss. And okay, that one's better. So 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, alright. So,
Quickly roll your damage.
Yep, okay, so 2, 8, 12.
12. And 12 damage. So would you like to describe that for us very quickly?
Again,
Just-
so my first attack, so the bite miss, I go to take a bite, again, get a mouthful of the walls, and do that. And then I just again just like
Fantastic. That brings us to the end of this round of combat. I'm really sorry to do this to everyone, but that is the end of our hour of Adventurers Wanted. Mid-combat, I don't like doing that. I try to avoid it, but it's becoming inevitable. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for watching. If you do want to pop back in and see the conclusion of this, and indeed where the story leads for the next 100 hours, you're more than welcome. You will have to buy fresh tickets for the next hour. We're here from 10:30, last doors 1:30 every day. If you can't do that, we are in fact live tweeting the entire adventure. That's what Naomi has been doing over in the corner there. She's been narrating the whole thing out on Twitter at Adventurers250. The numbers 250 if you want to keep up with that. Or indeed, we're going out live on Twitch. Hello Twitch. Twitch.tv/Adventurers Wanted. We're also on Facebook and Instagram and Patreon. If you really like what we do this every month in London. And we're trying to really bring D&D to communities that haven't seen it before and interact with ways that it will be able to help people. Very, very quickly, I'd like to hand over for a short plug from everybody at the table. So if you've got something that you'd like people to know about, now's your chance. No?
Yes, hello, I am the host of a comedy panel game show called Imaginary Porno Charades, which is a game show where people from acts from all across the fest come and do charades of titles made at porn films. It's a lot of fun. We've got guests from all over the festival, and we're on every night at 10 o'clock at Sweet Grass Market, which is the sister venue to here, down in at the Apex Grass Market Hotel.
Fantastic. Oz.
Hi, I'm Oz, and I am on a journey to help people level up at being a games master, like this man was doing here. I've been creating short lectures that I've been running on Twitch, and I'm soon going to create more refined versions for YouTube. And I'm also going to be running live role-playing games on Twitch as well. You can find them at twitch.tv/osmills or youtube.com/osmills. Also, Twitter and my focus is generally on community building, on diversity, and on personal improvement.
Brilliant. Jamie.
Not my own show, but one of my friends is running Dolls of New Albion in the Grass Market Suite venue at the Apex Hotel in Grass Market. It is a wonderful steampunk opera based around the idea of death, reanimation, and the obsession with love.
Brilliant. So, all that remains for me to say is please give us a round of applause for our wonderful players, and see you soon.
Round of applause.